What's up? Al here, 2.5 patch notes hit, and we are going to check him out with Frigiddeath, a friend of mine whom we play in PoE pretty much every league for the past couple of years. And I figured I'd just upload a quick video, share our thoughts or whatever with what's good from the patch, what's maybe missing from the patch, kind of different things. So just came out a few hours ago, we gave it a quick read, and yeah, we're just going to chat about it.
Sound resumed.
Alright, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here.
Did you read everything, or did you only read the...
Yeah, I read everything, for the most part, that mattered.
Alright.
Let me see something.
Did you see the Essence tab?
Wait, they made an Essence tab?
Essence stash tab, yeah.
Do I have to buy it?
Yeah, it's like $4.
Oh my god, baby rage. I mean, I'll probably buy it because I don't give a fuck. I have points, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, just...
It's one of those things where it's like, those things are fucking annoying.
Yep.
Like, I'd rather us just keep them in our own fucking stash tabs and we'll just trade them later.
Yeah, I know, definitely. I'm grabbing one just because I don't want to have to deal with, like,
Is
trying to sort
Can
them.
you buy it now?
I don't know. They said they're going to put it up, so I guess it'll be up by Friday.
Was it on Reddit?
Yeah, it was on Reddit. It was, GGG made a post. It's,
That's fine.
here's the post if you want.
I believe you. I'm trying to...
That's what it looks like.
Do I wanna... Where's the link, you fucker?
Links in TeamSpeak.
Yeah. I'm fine with this. And we get the random one slot.
Yeah, the random 3 slots at the bottom right for, like, just generic stuff.
Yeah, generic stuff in the big one for, I guess, spamming.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, I'm happy to see it in the game still. It was a good mechanic.
Yep.
It made crafting easier. I mean...
So yeah, it's just like they said, level 47 areas and 67 areas is where we stop seeing whispering and muttering. So it starts at T3, which is all right. Still kind of like 3's low,
see,
but
3, 9. You need 27. You need 27 T3s to get to a tier 5.
yeah, so it's all right. It's like at least we don't get ones and 2s.
And supposedly they say you get in maps a higher chance as you go up in tiers to see the doubles,
Yeah,
the triples.
to see more and more. Yep. So that's good. The map mod changes we already read a few days ago, so nothing much else. I mean, they nerfed a few of the weird corrupted essences, but they buffed one actually.
Yeah, I mean it was fine. I mean I thought woes needed to be nerfed; they were way too strong.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Delirium was stupid. Like it needed to be nerfed.
So increased range of all melee weapons.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't do anything, but I guess.
I mean, it's a start. If they're gonna try and make melee better, it's a start, right?
Like I said,
turn it into ranged.
I always look at it. It's like it doesn't matter. I think all the real melee changes are for 3.0.
Yeah.
For the expansion.
Probably.
I mean, that's clearly. I don't know. I was like, oh, they're good. No, dude, they're for expansion. Again, like the amount of work they have to do to make melee not complete utter trash.
Is pretty intense.
They've been probably working on it for like a year, and they're still not ready.
So the Masters change, we already saw that. I hadn't noticed when I read it last time that it was non-Xana, meaning since we have to get Xana to 7, Xana's XP is the same, so she's still a pain in the ass to level. It's just
the same as always. Would do dailies for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but at least the other ones are like, you know, easier to get to higher levels. So, and plus since level 7 is now maximum hideout where you get all masters, it's much better.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Yeah, the rebalancing. One Chaos Warband's getting nerfed and Lightning Warband's getting buffed. That was kind of random.
Yeah.
I saw that totem nodes in the tree. We haven't seen the new tree yet, but the totem nodes in the tree are going to be increased in terms of attack, cast speed, and damage and all that stuff.
Whatever. It's not going to change pathing. It's just their values are.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a buff to all totem builds that use totem things, so it's nice.
It's good to know that the essence of Haron weapons is still an absolute piece of shit. No one will ever use it.
Cosby's Malice. I see a lot of people whining about the change.
Yeah,
Mjolnir getting
it's the same
nerfed as well. But do you think it's going to be that big of a deal?
Probably not.
I mean, it is a nerf, but it's still going to kill everything.
It's a nerf to shit. It's like nerf to the point where you weren't one-shotting packs.
Yeah.
That's the nerf. If you were one-shotting packs, it doesn't matter because pack to pack takes more than 0.2 seconds.
Yep.
Or 0.25 seconds. You know, it's not. If you didn't one-shot, yeah, it sucks. Now you have to shield charge into fucking mobs randomly and do no damage until it comes up a cooldown. Rumi's getting nerfed. Whatever.
I mean, Rumi's was
Like,
really,
not-
really strong, and it's
It
still
was,
gonna be
but-
really strong.
You know what didn't get nerfed, which was a problem?
Vinctors? Yeah, I know.
I don't know why. It's like, let's nerf Rumi's. I'm like, dude, Rumi's was like,
Yeah,
at
let's-
this point, maybe the third best flash.
Let's cover that at like once we've gone through what's like in here, but there's a few things. There's like the lack of life change, lack of VS change, and lack of Vinctors change is like a few, and lack of Blade Flurry changes really.
Oh, dude, looking at all the mods and shit, like map mod with armor, map mod with evasion.
Yeah.
The only change, like the only map mod that fucks ES is like, oh, you don't get ES regen.
Mhm.
Oh man, thank God, you know, people love that Zealot's Oath.
Yep.
Let me tell you, it wasn't Volpack, which means you didn't have regen anyways, so nothing has changed. Good job.
So yeah, Facebreaker got shat on. Gun Spectrum got
Whatever.
slightly nerfed.
I mean, it makes sense. I think
It's
Facebreakers
a-
deserved it.
Yeah, Gun Spectrum's
I mean,
a
Grand Spectrum needed it too. It was-
yeah, I needed it too, but it's a substantial nerf, but it's still usable. Just it does make the
Yeah.
build way less good at like
Yeah,
the
you
really
got-
really high values.
Fuck that. Now you need 17 Grand Spectrums. Just add 2 more. We're back to business. But yeah, Facebreakers needed it because let's be honest, people were wearing Facebreakers not for Facebreakers, but because it had 90 crit multi on it.
Yeah.
Like no one even gave a shit about the Facebreaker part. It's like now it's like okay, now Facebreakers is actually meant for unarmed. Even though I still don't get Facebreakers because unless they just say, you know what, fuck it, Rigwald's curse can just drop in the world, like you can't really do crit Facebreakers.
No,
So
no.
why does it even
So
have multi on it to begin with?
so Stoic used to be 150% faster start of energy shield. It got nerfed by half, pretty much, down to 80%.
It was needed with Essence staying in the game.
Yeah. So
Like absolutely. Otherwise, we're all just going bow CI Soul Strike. Good luck killing me on my occultist.
yep. So yeah, I mean
Energy
needed
from
but
Within
not
got
that big.
nerfed by half, but who fucking cares? Like
Yeah.
you used 2 at most. You used 1 in Witch.
Yeah,
you used
it
1
makes
in
it makes
Shadow.
the jewel a bit shittier, but
I mean, you're gonna lose. You're losing
Yeah.
6% ES.
yeah,
That's
basically
basically what you're using.
you're losing 6% ES if you're using it in a spot. If you're not trying to shove something else in instead and getting.
I mean
it
you're
with other
losing
ways.
12%. That's it. You're
Yeah.
losing 12% ES. That's really what it says because the only spots you used it in, there was 2 for the most part. The 1 in Witch and the 1 in Shadow. So it's like
Yep.
you're still getting how much fucking ES from using it? Let's see, 3, 6, 9. Let's see, 9, 15.
With the witch
then
spot,
20?
you get
Yeah, you're getting only 35% ES. Oh no, I lost 6.
4, 8,
lost 12,
16,
no.
26, 36. Yeah, you're getting 36 in the witch area.
No, but no, most people are just aimed for just the nerds with the just the 3 from Cruel Preparations. That's all you really gave a shit about. You really don't care about, you know,
Heart
hitting
and Soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't give a shit. You just
Yeah.
want that 20% right there because it's better pathing. It's like you either go that way or you go through the jewel node.
Yeah, no, it's a
You might as
question.
well
It's just a question of what other points do you need really, right?
And
Because
I see random uniques got buffed, but I don't know how because I don't even remember these piles. of
which
shit.
ones?
The Arlodex and I mean I remember
Oh,
Nero's Harp.
Ailerdex
Still a
and
piece of
Nero's Harp.
shit.
Ailerdex was that shitty amulet that we dropped like 6 of and never used in any shape or form.
Yeah, so it's still shit.
Yeah, it's the one
I
that
mean,
gives
Blade
+1 to
Blade
power
Champions getting
charges.
nerfed. Really, it's a nerf. Everyone's like, it can do
yeah.
the exact same damage.
Wait, what
the
is?
thing is, it now doesn't have. the
Wait, what's a nerf?
amazing Blade Vortex range.
Well, Blade Vortex. Well, it's a damage buff and a hit rate nerf.
Yeah, but no one gave a shit. I could play Blade Flurry and do more damage.
Yeah, I know.
The big thing was it was all the fucking hits, getting flash charges, having permanent
I did-
victories.
I
and
did
that
some
was,
quick
like,
math.
not
Yeah,
fucking
I
good.
did some quick math. You now get because you get less charges just due to the fact that you hit way less, but because it's 100% success on crit now, if you get like 66% crit, you get 4.7 flash charges a second at maximum stacks. So it's not that bad. Like, it's definitely slower than before, but it's not like it's completely unsustainable. Know what I mean?
It's still pretty much it. Like, everyone's like looking at it like, nah, you like the problem isn't that you're not going to get it. The problem is you can't maintain permanent victories.
Yeah.
Like, that was all anyone gave a shit about. It's like no one cared about. Oh, you just wanted permanent victors, permanent taste hate, permanent roomies. That's all you gave a shit about.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that anymore. So it's like there's no point of doing it.
Yep.
Like, if just pick Blade Flurry and go Trickster, you're probably tankier.
Then SRS got the BF treatment from last.
Which I think is good. It needed it.
Yeah.
It really needed. I mean, or Central War Chief doing 10% less damage,
With
getting better
way more
range.
range. But apparently,
like-
apparently its range was bugged as well. So its actual range now will be not exactly 10%. Okay. Yeah. Something that was said on the by Chris on one of the Reddit posts was that the range was bugged out, and so currently it had excessive range. So what we'll actually be seeing is less. Well, maybe not less, but like we'll be seeing more in cases where it didn't bug. But since we don't know what the bug actually was, it might be more, it might be less. We don't really know. A lot of these things, quality life for specters and summons, ridiculous golem changes. The golems deal so much more damage. It's pretty sweet. Gonna be a lot of golem summoner builds. Should be interesting. Skeletons buffs. Just generally, minions seem to kind of get all buffed other than the zombies. Zombies didn't really get any kind of buffs or nerfs or anything. Minion and totem elemental resistance, I guess. No one uses that gem though, so. No multiple minion and elemental damage stat on it. Okay. So now it's also minion totem elemental resistance and elemental damage. I hope they renamed the gem. But 90% more elemental damage. Can it replace anything? I mean, you're gonna have your specters. You're gonna have.
Oh, by the way, I'm back now.
Oh, maybe in golems. I'm trying to think because like I've just been kind of going through stuff quick, and like Blade Flurry basically just slightly less AOE, but who gives a shit? Still gonna be really strong. Probably everyone's gonna play it. Blight's still gonna be shit.
Really doesn't matter. Yeah, shit. Scorching Ray.
Ancestral War Chief, we don't know if the AOE, if the range is bigger or smaller because it was bugged out before anyway, and we don't know what the bug was, so we don't know.
It's still fine. I mean,
It should be fine. Whatever, doesn't really matter.
I mean, the damage already was ridiculous on War Chief.
Yeah.
Plus the fact that totems are now tankier because they actually.
Yeah,
have
all
resist,
totems are
it's not gonna
tankier,
matter.
and golems deal damage out the ass. Specters
Yeah,
are.
it's weird. It's like, golems are. Alright.
Specters are. I guess they want to create golem. Here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking they want to make people make golem necromancers, so that people can try and have a quality of life necromancer build that's not ass until they implement persistence for specters in the future. So now everyone's gonna be like, holy shit, golems are amazing. Play the fuck out of golems. No one's gonna play specter. And then in 3.0 they can be like, hey guys, we fix specters. And then people can be fixing specters. Oh, people are still gonna play specters, but I'm saying, you know, it gives people who want to play summoner an alternative build
guys.
until specters are really fixed. Well, fixed.
Melee
better.
skeletons do 25% more.
Yeah, whatever.
damage.
Valsum,
They'll
it's
get one shot by everything.
it's still Valsum. It's only Valsum and skeletons. No, what I found interesting is that minion and totem elemental resistance support gem, which is my favorite gem because it has the longest name, is now minion and totem elemental resistance and elemental damage support gem because it also gives them elemental damage. And so I was trying to think, does this actually replace any gems?
In Flame Blast Totem? That's
No,
what I
no,
was
no,
actually debating too.
and not in Flame Blast Totem. I mean, it could, but I was thinking more for like specters and golems. And the problem with specters is that I think specters already need too many links because they usually need GMP They're gonna use like spell echo if they're using spells or whatever. What else
You know,
do
it
the
sounds-
specters use?
I
Well, I
have
mean,
no clue. I don't play some.
okay, because usually summoner specters, the ones I've seen right now are like the fireball
Yeah.
shooting ones from Lunaris or Solaris.
Sentinels.
Yeah, the Flame Sentinels. So they use GMP. They use spell echo. They use the elemental one where like you don't ignite but you deal extra elemental
Yeah, elemental
damage.
focus.
Elemental focus.
Control destruction.
Control destruction.
probably.
And I guess this
Maybe.
could
Actually,
be
I don't think. Yeah, I guess they're spells, so it probably works. I mean,
and then minion damage is the last one. So I don't actually see how minion elemental, totem elemental resistance would like fit in. But maybe it'd be interesting for the totem. I mean, as you said, you could add in this as a potential sixth link to like the flame blast, because what you used to do is like added chaos or some shit, because there was nothing really to add.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a straight up more multiplier. Plus, the problem with all totem builds is always the same when you get to ultra high end content, is the fact that they get one shot by damn near everything. So you're
Yeah.
constantly just running around trying to place them down again and again and again. This will make them slightly less shit.
Yeah, the
Like, they're not
the
gonna get
resistance gem is going to
one
be
shot by
good.
Fucking shaper everything. So
Yeah, the base resistance that they're gonna get is good, and the fact that you can now maybe actually justify using minion and totem melee resist gem could also make him more tanky. So that's
pop
good.
out of Oasis, if we want something to be slightly more usable, we're just gonna add a multiplier on it.
Yeah, basically.
Good to see range attack totem is buffed, and still no one will ever use that pile of shit. But hey, it's buffed.
It's both. Raider is gonna be definitely flavor of the month. I'm thinking it's pro.
I don't think so, because like, what the fuck do you play with it? Like, really, what?
Blade
what
Flurry.
build? Why you go assassin? There's no point.
Because-
you're still gonna go poison.
But here's the thing: is that people have been bringing up a bunch of Blade Flurry Queen of the Forest builds, because the thing is, you already deal so much damage that with the extra onslaught that you just constantly have, you're going to be going so fast that you're going to clear the shit out of everything. And like the poison is definitely nice, because you're going to want the poison for like shaper kills and all those things that are really tanky. But for the rest, you're already dealing so much damage that you just fucking clear through everything at max speed.
I mean, I think Raider. I was actually debating if I wanted to roll a Raider actually as my first character,
Yeah.
because I think Raider now will be very close to tied with Necro for being a lab runner, because
Yeah.
it is so much movement speed.
Yeah,
they can
definitely.
get now. And I think, I mean, and like just thinking about just, hey, I'm gonna roll, Flicker Strike Raider, which will work really well now, because the biggest change was
That you get an on hit rather than kill.
on hit, which
Yeah.
is so important, because that was Flicker's only
Whoops.
problem. It's like, oh, I have Flicker Strike. Oh,
Sorry,
right
boys.
out on the
Windows
boss.
is dumb.
Guess I'm doing shit now. So, like, now having it's like, okay, I can actually use Flicker on a boss. The problem is with Flicker is Cratcher's still dying to any volatile. So,
Yep.
oh no, it's volatile. I'm dead. Never mind. So it's still shit for hardcore, but thank God I don't play that shit. But I think like it's a really good ascendancy now. It
Yeah,
definitely has more.
It's definitely good, and it's
it needed to be where
I like the buffs, and I think that they're not too strong. I'm not sure yet, because I don't see anything that can abuse it, but maybe there's a new unique that can do so. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing right now that can completely abuse it. But from the like just face value changes, because that's the good thing, is that because I looked at the actual ascendancy and where the buffs were, and the buffs are on the entire ascendancy. So really, realistically, you're only getting 2 of these buffs. Well, actually 4 of these buffs, because each of the big nodes got buffed, right? So like, there's 8 things that got buffed. You're getting 4 of them. So it's like,
yeah, I mean,
that's alright.
you have to now be very careful in what you pick.
Yeah. Which is good. I mean, it should be a choice, because now when I was looking through it, I was like, I actually don't know which ones I want, because these all seem really good, you know? Rather than when you go like, I don't know.
I mean, if I was going Flicker, I mean, I have to go Slaughter. Let me actually pull up a fucking Ranger. I'd probably go Slaughter and Chase. I mean, like, the phasing is really good.
But you have to get Way of the Poacher, because Way of the Poacher is the one that got buffed to give
Yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm
On
saying.
hitting,
You get Way
yeah.
of the Poacher. That's on the way to
Avatar Slaughter? Okay, so yeah, you'd be
Which
getting
you have
Avatar
to
Slaughter.
take because, like, if you're going Lab Runner, I mean, that's 2% movement speed per frenzy charge.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're running a 9 frenzy charge build, that is insane.
Yep, yep.
It's
And
it's so
then
much extra movement speed.
I think you'd
With
probably
like
go.
crazy onslaught, you're getting that,
Yeah, you go out.
100%
I think
onslaught.
Avatar of the Chase
think
probably
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what
the
I said.
ink.
It's
Yeah,
Slaughter and Chase.
yep.
Like
You wouldn't be
it's
getting
just-
LE damage, but doesn't matter because you're not using
your
you.
flicker.
It is a shame that you don't get the phasing because the phasing is amazing for speed, but
It's really good. It's like one of those like kind of debates, but like it's like, okay, what's gonna be faster? Me getting 18% movement speed and a shit ton of cat and 27% attack speed,
Yep.
or or getting phasing. I mean, the dodge is not great. We all know dodge is shit. Phasing is really good for lab running.
that's the question.
But at
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying is because we're
time,
talking about lab
it's
runners,
just-
right?
But it's like, even then, it's like, oh no, it's called I just wear a quartz flask.
Yep.
While lab running, and I just run through it anyways, and I'm retardedly fast. And I do more damage because of permanent onslaught for the most part.
Yep, yep.
You
No,
know,
that's.
You just want you basically just pop on 1 quartz and 1 silver flask. Congratulations for Izaro. The problem is, I still would have to figure out what the single target would be. I'm more than likely it's probably going to be like, I don't think it's going to be Viper Strike. I mean, it's possible because if I was going this route, I would still probably go like some sort of poison flicker.
I mean,
because,
you can
they
you
didn't
can
get
just
rid of
why not
everything.
just use Blade Flurry? Like why not?
Yeah, you're right. You could just go.
Just go Blade Flurry. There you go.
Poison Blade Flurry.
That's what I'm saying is that's why I think Raider is going to be very strong and very used this league because Blade Flurry is really strong, and its attack speed nerfed, but then you combine it with Raider that just got retarded attack speed buffs, so you're just gonna fucking clear everything. Like,
I mean, the question is, the hard part is trying to figure out at that point, do I go 2-hander, which is possible.
Anyway,
Because like, you have to think of it this way. It's like, if I go 2-hander, that gives me 2 6-links. So I have 6-link Frenzy or Flicker and 6-link freaking Blade Flurry.
yeah,
So
it does.
The problem is you do lose defense then because you're not busting out those shields.
I mean, you can also do the thing that the other guy did with the double claw, the double unique claw that gives you 120% more damage. No, 120% increased damage that also double dips on the poison.
Which one?
It's the claw that
The Scourge?
I think maybe.
The minion build one?
Yeah, the
Well, it's
Scourge.
supposed to be for minions.
Yeah, the Scourge one. It gives you 140% increased minion damage, but minion increases and reductions to minion damage also affect you. So, because you dual wield them, right? So you got like 30% increased attack speed. You have really high PDPS and really high attack speed.
Oh, no, I mean, it's good.
And then since it double dips on the poison, you got 130% increased damage of your poison as well, which is absolutely retarded.
Too good. Like, but the thing is, like, Scourge is you gotta farm Scourge.
Yeah, no, obviously. I'm just saying, like, that's something you can go into, obviously.
But odds are it's like a debate. I mean, thinking about it reasonably, I'd probably go 2-hander. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, to have the extra links.
Well, no, just sorry. If I can get double Scourge, I just respec into double Scourge.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I can turn around and honestly just get like a Doom Sower or something.
Yep.
Because that's hard to fucking get. There's like 1 chaos.
Yeah, yep, makes sense.
And
Just
it's really budget because then I don't have to worry about getting like a Doom Fletch Prism in 2 days. It's just like, okay, I know for a fact that a Doom Sower is going to drop within the first day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, Flask Star Generation on Crit Strike.
Plus, I get that juicy 15% increased area.
Rip flasks, basically. Well, rip flask.
Rip Pathfinder Part 2.0.
Yeah.
It's just the continuation of it's why I think Pathfinder is just not. I don't think it's like completely busted, but I don't think it's definitely not flavor of the month anymore. It's definitely not going to get played nearly as much.
It's basically, yeah, I think it's just going to come down until they find another way to hit as fast as Blade Vortex. Because all they have to do is hit for a fifth of the speed and Well, actually, no.
But we can say one thing though. There's 100% guaranteed that Wormblaster is now dead. I do not see Wormblaster making a comeback with these changes. Like, I don't know how it would pull it off.
I don't know.
No, the Harvest and Master Surgeon. Ready? This is why Master Surgeon is really bad now. Now follows this rule.
No,
Instead of
I know, dude. I've read this.
flash,
I've read this. It
one.
gives to 1. I know.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna have? Like, you have to have all your flasks back up the second it happens. That's why it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because like you basically hit, all your charges are full. Now it's like, okay, now 1's full. That does nothing for Wormblaster. It's not enough.
Right. No, but that's what I'm saying is I'm not sure. I'd actually have to see by hitting 1 flask and then blowing up everything, and hitting the second, blowing up everything, hitting the third, blowing up everything, hitting the fourth. Like it'll be slower. Well, definitely no. The damage is going to be shit. But I'm saying in terms of actual sustainability, I'm not sure, because of the simple fact that the actual amount of charges that you get from Master Surgeon has been multiplied by like 5 point something. You get like 5.5 something more charges now, because now every time you crit you get a charge. Before it was like every like 1 in 5.5 crits you get a charge.
I mean, that part will be fine, but I'm saying for like,
yeah.
For Wormblaster, I don't think it's going to be enough to.
No.
Because the real power of
that's what I'm saying. Is like you can sustain it, I think, but the problem is it's going to be so slow that your damage is going to be horrid.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, that whole point of playing Wormblaster is that you basically instantly killed everything in the entire game, though.
Yeah, no, I know. But maybe people will be able to work it out. Maybe people will find something.
Wormblaster 4.
Wormblaster 4.0, yeah.
Because it never can be killed for some fucking reason. Just comes.
Everyone, because it's a hilarious mechanic. Everyone wants to play it. Anyway.
So looking at Zana mods, depending on the price, because they didn't list them, I heart Bloodline mod. I mean, especially it being 3. Bloodline is always good. You're gonna, 50% more magic pops.
Yep.
For basically whatever the fucking chaos. Beyond is,
Why the fuck do you pay for Beyond? You can roll Beyond on maps.
Dude, the double Beyond.
I guess.
The double Beyond.
I guess actually Beyond being there is going to be nice for the sake of the challenge, at least. The fact that you need to challenge bosses from Beyond.
Warbands.
Go kill ourselves at tier 16 Abaxoth.
I don't get warbands. Like, the whole point of warbands being there was the fact that it was a pain in the ass to get the bosses.
There's not even a point for the mod, because there's maps that have warband mobs, so you get
that's the problem. It's like, now that there's like a map where it's random, sure, but you will see warband packs as the boss in those maps every time. So it's like, what do you get for having warbands on your? It kind of seems like a really weird choice with the changes to the maps they made.
I feel like it's one of those things that's there for balancing, where they don't put only good mods.
Yeah, I think.
And rather than be like, hey guys, let's only put 7 mods, they're like, fuck it, put warbands. They don't have access to everything good, and at least it's there, so it fills the purpose of filling. At level 5 you unlock a piece of shit useless mod that you're never gonna use. But hey, for the 4 people in the league that really, really want to ID warband, or like want to craft warband gear, they can spam their chaos to run shit.
I can't remember which one has fire, but it's just all you do. Just run that map forever. Fight nothing but fire warband leaders for eternity.
Yeah, but you put that one and you add warbands on it, and then you just get double warbands. And there you go.
Nice to see ambush, of course.
Yeah, Perandus is gonna be there and is gonna be needed.
Yeah, that's a challenge. I mean, I know some people farm it, but...
And Nemesis, I don't know if I'm gonna get to 8 anyways, I don't really care. But Headhunter's back.
Nemesis.
So...
That's all it's like. Nemesis! It's Headhunter, the chance mod, that's it. You put warbands on something. You put Nemesis on it because I want a chance at Headhunter.
That's gonna be expensive because it's a level 8 one as well.
But it's Headhunter, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's always expensive.
So yeah, other than that, passive skill reset is nothing, and the bug fixes. I read through the bug fixes. It doesn't seem to be anything much. Bonespire got fixed. That is buffed, and the Necropolis boss there that does Bonespire. It didn't actually deal the dot anymore.
I should have kept that part. It's fucking dumb.
So he's gonna kill people. He's definitely gonna kill people. That's
Doesn't
pretty
matter,
much
I'm
the
not
only
playing-
bug.
I'm not. I doubt I'm gonna be using Lord Abyssus for a while, so
Yeah.
that's the only time it gets scary. You know, it gets scary when it's like, oh, I'm wearing Lord Abyssus. Excuse me why I die very quickly when this hits me.
But yeah, everything else.
Yeah, the bug fix is just kind of like
They're
okay.
just I didn't read anything that seemed that I didn't know was broken, and I was like, oh shit, that actually makes something,
Who didn't
good.
know that the 40 quality recipe will now ignore 6-socketed items?
I didn't know that happened. I'm glad this is a change, but I never tried to do that because I never sold a 40 quality chest to try and get a fucking
you just have
armor
a bunch
piece
of quality item pieces, and you
to just
sell
get
it.
an armor scrap. I mean, I'm just gonna say it sucks for the guy who found that out and then was selling a bunch of 6 sockets and was like, shit, I just got 2 armor scraps, and then put it in the bug report. But rip that guy.
Oh no, Blade Fairy now uses the average of both main and offhand attack speed if using 2 valid weapons.
Yeah, but that's the
because
key
people
point.
do
If
that.
using 2
Yeah,
valid weapons,
because
no one
people
uses 2 valid weapons.
Yeah, like because people do that, right? Right. I guess
Alright.
bad people do.
Alright, just give me a sec.
Sound muted.
Okay, so that's pretty much wraps up our thoughts on this. If you have any thoughts that maybe something we missed that's particularly big or whatever, feel free to share it in the comments and I'll read and respond. If you like the video, feel free to share and subscribe, and I'll be streaming the whole new Breach League starting from day 1, probably within the first hour of launch of the league for first few weeks for sure, going intensely, so every day to twitch.tv/Alastiir, so you can see me there.